So this is the Lenovo Legion 5i, not the Legion 5. The Legion 5 is the AMD model. The 5i, I for Intel, is the Intel model. And a lot of you are gonna be like, Matt, no AMD, no buy. And I get ya, I feel ya. But this is one of those situations where the Intel model is better. And the reason being is because you can spec this with an RTX 2060, whereas the AMD model, you're stuck only at a 1650 Ti. And if you're trying to get good frame rates, especially on a laptop like this, you're better off with an RTX 2060. Now, I'm glad they got rid of that Y series moniker. Pronouncing 5 or 5i is just a lot easier. It's still a beautiful, well-built laptop. Yes, it's plastic, but it does not feel cheap. The one thing I love about the Legion series is it has a very specific look. It looks like a gaming laptop, but it also looks like a business laptop. And Lenovo combined some of their business features with this product. It's about 5 pounds. The port setup is exactly the same as last year, but they moved a few ports around. And that's probably due to the fact that they have to use new motherboards for the 10th gen CPUs. You still have a USB port on the left-hand side with your audio jack. And then on the right-hand side, you have another USB port with your LED indicators. Now, the one thing I love about the Legion series is that they put most of the ports on the back of the device. And this just keeps your laptop looking clean when it's on a desk. You have your USB Type-C port, which is not Thunderbolt 3, RJ45, 2 more USB ports, HDMI, and of course, your power connector. Now, the power connector is 230 watts. It's a big boy. Now, I will say, this display, very flimsy, as flimsy as the display on the Helios 300, but you can rotate it 180 degrees. But I do like one feature that Lenovo includes with their gaming lineup. This little button here is the power button, but it also acts as an indicator depending on what performance mode you have it on. You can use the keyboard function Q to switch between different performance modes on the fly. And this is cool because a lot of other laptops, you have to go into the software, load it up, and then select it manually. This just allows you to do it seamlessly. You still have the numpad, but one thing you do get with Lenovo gaming laptops is their U-shaped keys. This is directly from their business lineup, and gaming on this feels really great. You got this tactile feel, it's clicky, and it just feels like a nice keyboard, not only to type on for productivity, but for gaming. Sticker placement. This is beautiful stuff. Like, everything is straight. Lenovo sticker guy is probably one of the best in the business, so I gotta give him props for that. Mouse or touchpad, very smooth, very accurate. It's not massive, but it's good. Like, it does a good job of letting you get around. Now, this display is 15 inches. It is matte. It's 144 hertz, and you can't spec it any higher in terms of refresh rate. I know Acer is offering a 240 hertz display for around the same price, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is an RTX 2060. You're probably not gonna get 240 frames per second in a lot of games you play. Just like the previous Wi-Fi 40, you have good color accuracy and good color gamut with average screen brightness. So fun fact, I never reviewed the Wi-Fi 40. So I had to look up pictures of the internals, and it looks like they increased the size of the fans. You still have that ventilation on the right and back of the laptop, so cooling has been improved. You have 2 storage slots. One is populated with an NVMe drive, and the other is available for a second 2.5-inch drive. Under here is your Wi-Fi card. There's no reason to swap it out as this is Wi-Fi 6. Of course, you can upgrade the RAM up to 64 gigabytes. And the battery, 58.5 watt hours. It's not a big battery, but one thing I do like is that you can switch between Optimus, the RTX 2060, or leave it in automatic mode directly in Windows without having to restart your laptop. Now, the model I have here is one of the more expensive ones. It's gonna retail for about $1850, but with that, you do get an RTX 2060 i7-10750H and a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. I'll admit, it's not giving you the best value to performance in this segment, but what it is giving you is an awesome experience. This was one of the first times I had a laptop set to performance mode, and I could still hear the speakers. The fans never get to the point where it's unbearable. Lenovo has done such a good job of fine-tuning the fan curves, providing good cooling to offer a very good gaming experience. Yes, there's other laptops that will run hotter, which will give you slightly better frame rates, but I feel like this laptop is gonna be the longevity winner. Like, even if it's under full load, I understand the clock speeds will be a bit lower, but if you're keeping this thing for 3 to 5 years, the cooling on this is superb. Now, gaming on this is also great. Like, I was getting great frame rates no matter what game I played. You can play most games set to high, but there will be some games, especially the more demanding ones, that you might have to lower it down to medium. Look, at the end of the day, this is an awesome laptop. I love the business to gaming vibe this laptop gives off. I love the fact that you can place the ports on the back of the laptop and have a very clean desk. I love the fact that Lenovo is prioritizing longevity and giving me a good gaming experience while not having the fans go crazy loud. Sure, it's not perfect. The display is a little bit flimsy. The battery life could be better. And yes, it would be nice to have a metal lid. But at the end of the day, in the mid-range segment, sometimes it's better to pay a little bit more to get these features where it allows your laptop to last longer. So I'll place links to this in the description down below if you're interested in checking it out. If you want me to compare this to any other laptops in the mid-range section, let me know as well. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.